Hey guys, it's Beaver. So, we all know and are aware of the Tristyn Bailey stabbing. 13-year-old girl killed by her classmate. As if it cannot get worse, now it appears this 14-year-old, Aiden, his mother tried to help him get away with it. At best, she tried to wash bloody pants. And she's been charged for tampering with evidence. She's already out on bond. And we're going to look at a couple different articles, reporting. And I got to tell you, it didn't sit well with me. It didn't sit well with me. And in fact, it's ludicrous. And it's probably a good reason why our youth are the way they are right now. Because we got parents, that are complicit in their children's fuckery. I'm not saying this kid doesn't need help. Obviously, some of this behavior, I don't know about the murder itself, but, trying to get over on the system, trying to hide things, trying to be sneaky, loving what is wrong. Can we, as a people, as a society, start loving, knowing, and doing what is right just because? Just because it's right? Let's take a look. Released $25,000, which she knew ahead of time, so she was able to contact a bondsman and get released. Let's look at this affidavit. It says, herein as affidavit has been made by a law enforcement officer, appears to the court for having read said affidavit, that there is significant probable cause to believe on 5/9/2021 in St. Johns County, Florida, the defendant, Crystal Lane Smith, did commit the above listed violation of the laws of Florida, and the above listed violation is tampering with evidence. There are, therefore, to command, that's what it looks like, you arrest, that's little, the above named accused, bring him or her before Circuit Court, St. Johns County, Florida, the next scheduled 24-hour appearance hearing following her arrest, unless she shall post bond first, which she has posted bond and she is out, but that is the official felony warrant. And let's look at some of these news articles or news reports, because I gotta say, man, I was a little disgusted. Now I know defense attorneys are going to be defense attorneys, but they just flat out pretty much say that this mom's going to get away with it because she was protecting her child. It's not like they were in an alley and some vicious predator jumped out and tried to kill her son. That's protection. Covering his ass for stabbing his classmate 114 times is ludicrous. And it's a massive problem. I kind of got clued in a little bit with these parents, though, because if you remember correctly, they made police get a search warrant after Bailey was missing. Tristyn Bailey was missing. They were led to Aiden's house, and his parents made them get a search warrant. I knew then it was something messed up.
Mother of a 14-year-old murder suspect is out on jail on bond. Crystal Smith charged with tampering with evidence related to the death of 13-year-old Tristyn Bailey. Good afternoon to you. Smith, the mother of Aiden Fucci, was arrested earlier today by St. Johns County Sheriff's deputies. She was released on a $25,000 bond less than 2 hours later. News4Jax reporter Bree Isom spoke with a local attorney about the arrest. Bree, what do we know so far?
So Gene Nichols, a local attorney, says that law enforcement probably knew about the mother tampering with evidence as soon as Fucci was arrested. They were probably just waiting for her to admit it to them. Now, 35-year-old Crystal Lane Smith was arrested and booked into the St. Johns County Jail Saturday morning at 11:50. Smith was charged with tampering with evidence, which is a third-degree felony in Florida. The arrest warrant says after Fucci went with investigators on May 9th for questioning in Bailey's killing, Smith was seen on surveillance video inside her home washing Fucci's blue jeans, which
it'd be worth it to me to see exactly what all this home surveillance captured.
Tested positive for blood. The drain in the sink where Smith was seen washing the jeans also tested positive for blood, according to the warrant. Gene Nichols, a local attorney, says the mother's arrest took so long because investigators were most likely trying to have her admit to it. Nichols says although the mother was charged with a third-degree felony, he doubts anything will be done until Fucci's case is done. Nichols says he doubts the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office will give the mother prison time.
She will present to felony court the same way her son did in front of a judge. I am sure that Mr. Larizza's office recognizes that this was a mother trying to protect her child and made some very bad decisions in order to try to protect her child.
Made some bad decisions?
The jail website shows that she was released at 1:40, less than 2 hours before she was booked. And now Gene Nichols, that local attorney, says that she was released so quickly because she got with a bondsman before she was in jail. And actually this happened when the judge issued the warrant, so she already knew the bond amount, and that's why.
Okay, we're going to go watch another one too, because this other one, which was from a different person, and they just flat out say, oh, they can't prove, blah, like, and I recognize other people feel differently than me, other people think differently than me, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to be complicit in a murder for my child unless it's self-defense. And if it's self-defense, then you need to play it out the right way, in my opinion, so let's take a look.
6:30, our top story, the mother of a teen murder suspect now facing charges of her own. You see her mugshot right here. This is Crystal Smith, and she's accused of tampering with evidence in the Tristyn Bailey murder case. Her son, Aiden Fucci, is charged with first-degree murder. Smith turned herself in to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office earlier today. On your side's Robert Bradfield explains what led to those charges.
This memorial continues to grow outside of Tristyn Bailey's community, and this newly released arrest warrant details some information about the case that Aiden Fucci's mom washed the jeans Fucci was seen wearing when investigators say he killed Bailey.
This isn't uncommon. Parents want to protect their kids.
This lady.
It's another layer to the high-profile case. Aiden Fucci's mom, Crystal Smith, charged with evidence tampering as detailed in this arrest warrant. It says Smith was seen on home surveillance washing blood off the jeans investigators say Fucci had on at the time of Bailey's death. Criminal defense attorney Shannon Schott, who specializes in juvenile cases, says it is still the state's burden to prove Smith was knowingly trying to hide evidence.
I've seen plenty of comments where people are judging her and saying the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But any parent, especially mothers, know they would do anything to protect their child.
The sheriff released a statement on Smith's charges.
No.
Our goal in any
No, I'm going to say, I don't know that. I don't know that. I'm telling you right now, I don't know that. Any person knows that a mother... I don't know what kind of mom you are, defense attorney, but I'm not that type of mom. I'm not that type of mom. Now, I'll go visit him in jail. I will get him what he needs. I will get him the help he needs because it's salvation. That's what is important, would be important to me at this point. But helping him get away with something or trying to protect him from something so awful that he laughed and bragged about, no, this mom needed to come with the harsh reality that her son is a fucking monster and she potentially created it. She potentially played a part. These are questions that I would have to say and ask myself. As parents, we have to know our children. How is it that she has such a violent son who'd been talking for months about murder, dragging somebody into the woods and stabbing them to death? And that is exactly what happens. Ma'am, pull yourself together. Open your eyes. She didn't just make a bad decision. And Toxic, me and her was, communicating in the comment section in the community post I had, and she's right. Anybody else accused of tampering with evidence will face time. If anything else, but moms, they're going to take in consideration that moms are protecting their children. So I'm done with this one. Leave your comments and thoughts down below. I don't have anything else to offer. I think it's awful. It doesn't make sense to me. And this kid needed help. He needed a parent to stand up and say, this is wrong, and we will love you through it. I can't imagine as a mother what she's going through. But I can't imagine that my first knee-jerk response would not to be to help him. She's not a mafia wife or something. Like, get the hell out of here. Who does this? Your son comes in covered in blood and you are at the kitchen sink trying to clean his pants? I pray to God they don't look at her. Oh, she was just protecting her son. And now, all this shame that the Bailey family is getting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And this is exactly what's wrong with our youth. The adults leading them. Period. Y'all have a good one.